let's go to Nicky Hawkins and West Ham then. West Ham 0, Chelsea 3.
Tottenham now?
If you want, no, good weekend.
Yeah, you want to know.
West Ham have now lost their first 3 home games at the start of the season, the first time this has ever happened. Lopetegui potentially in trouble if it carries on like this. But on Chelsea's side, Nicholas Jackson with the brace and the assist. Cole Palmer scores again. Good performance, clean sheet away from home. You were thinking that would be a lot of a tougher game than it was.
Yeah, I've never had any beef with West Ham, but this week, I mean, I've had DVDs on the desk from Nicky. I've had Lawless, moving Lawless. Do you know what I mean? He's just been saying so much. And I've just come with grace, decorum, politeness, manners, everything. I've said, you know what? You're a good team. You've got good players. This is going to be a tough game. We've got a bad record. And then my team just go in there and absolutely blaze them. Yeah, burst all the bubbles and just leave them with nothing left. And I said, wow, now I'm feeling good about myself. I'll be honest, I'm going to have to turn it up a notch because that performance from Chelsea was Man City level at that very stadium this season. And I'm hearing people say West Ham didn't play that well, When a top team goes to a ground like that and they win by that kind of scoreline, that level of domination from 0 to 90 with a clean sheet, where the defenders are playing well, the attackers are scoring goals, you just give credit to Chelsea. I'm sorry. You just give credit.
What? Did you pass?
It was a fantastic
some of the goals. I was like, what?
It was honestly a fantastic performance.
Obviously, I didn't see the 90s.
It was a fantastic performance. Our defenders, Tosin, Colwell, Cucurella were brilliant. Fofana had some moments. Sanchez was great in goal, collecting crosses, sweeper keeper. Jackson, 2 goals. People keep talking about Jackson. I keep saying this is a very good player. People say, oh, he's a bum, or he hasn't got this, he's not technically sound, gets 2 goals, great 1v1, outside the right boot finish. And Cole Palmer as well. Even when he was a bit quieter in the first half, people are saying, oh, where is he? There he is. What a finish. And Caicedo, absolutely incredible performance. It was a Kante-esque performance. Go and check all of the stats. Ground duels, aerial duels, interceptions, block shots, tackles, assist, that key pass for Jackson's 1v1. There's no criticism, there's no complaints from me on that Chelsea performance.
I've not heard speak like this.
No, because when your team play like that in a ground where notoriously we do very poor at, West Ham got very good players. We hyped up their summer. I hyped them up. Somerville, Paqueta, Bowen, Kudus.
Yeah, we said they won the window.
Didn't hear a peep out of none of them.
Yeah.
Didn't hear a peep out of none of them. It was a proper performance.
Yeah, I thought Chelsea were brilliant. And actually, do we need to start looking at them now saying... They're looking decent, man. They've got some... I've said this all along. They got very good players. It's just been a mess.
So much power, yeah.
But if they could get it together, and you're right, Caicedo, I've noticed he's playing really well at the moment, right? And that was a good performance. But I do have to say, man, some of the defending
it was shocking.
I mean, that first goal...
Sancho played one pass forward and Jackson just ran straight.
For that first goal.
The first goal, right? Jackson's running and he's thinking, why isn't that? No one's engaging. Let me just keep going, and it just scores. It was like, you could see, like, he was like, where's the defenders? And boy, you know what I mean? They all wanted Moyes out. And I get it, because they wanted to watch more entertaining football, Abby.
Yeah.
Right, and by the way, we did win a 6-0 last season, away from home.
I've got stats for this season. Yeah.
6,
this season.
right? But, the way they're defending at the moment is shocking. All of those players that you named out were attacking players, but they brought Kilman in, but their defending at the moment is dreadful. They've won 3 defeats at home.
Yeah.
But they brought loads of defenders in.
City.
They brought 3 defenders in.
They have played City, Chelsea,
and who's the third one they lost against?
Villa.
So that's a tough.
Okay.
That's the first 3. That's
still, West Ham are all normally known for being strong at home.
I'm actually going to defend them a little bit. I'm going to defend them as well, just for the fact that this manager's been there 5 games. Like, I think you need to give him a little bit more.
He might not make another 5 if you don't get it together.
I just think whatever he wants to implement, they did make new signings in the summer. I think we haven't necessarily, that was Somerville's first start as well. So I think everyone is very quick to jump on the back of a manager.
All right, fair enough.
But I think you've got to give him time to implement whatever he wants to implement, because we're very quick to do that. But I think he needs a bit more time. You can't necessarily say it's not working straight away. I don't think that'd be good for West Ham.
Yep. Next up, Liverpool. I was at Anfield.
I noticed you had nothing to say at Chelsea. You said nothing though.
Great performance.
Are you going to speak on Jackson? 4 goals in 5 games. Why are we brushing over this? The way you just moved so swiftly to Liverpool.
So we're going
and then this section,
Chelsea
I know it's going to. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. The way you've been talking on Jackson and the way you've been talking, you'd think that my team, you ain't got nothing to say.
All right. Do you want me to
give your analysis? Yeah, I want you to give your analysis. Say something, bro.
Clean sheet.
Yeah.
Very good.
Talk about my players, bro.
Clinical Jackson. Cole Palmer did miss a bit of a sitter, but he scored a really good goal. and very good from Chelsea. But what more do you want?
Right, time for the super chat.
No.